the higher the price, the lower the quantity demanded. And Hello, welcome to Matecon TV, your economics trusted source. It is theory of demand that we will be looking at in this video. We will be looking at specifically in this video what is demand. We'll be looking at examples on demand. We'll look at the law of demand. We will also look at the demand schedule and then the demand curve. You do not want to miss out on any of these, and therefore kindly stay around, hang around, and make sure you do not miss out on any of these. Let's get into it just in a bit. So, what is demand? I know this word demand is not a new word to you, for sure. I know that at some point at least you must have heard of it. And then there is a thing that popped into your minds. And I am praying that what popped into your mind is related to what we are going to have. That demand is the amount of a good an individual is willing and able to buy at a given price in a given period of time. The important aspects here are the two words, willing and able. Those words, willing and then able, are what bring out the meaning of demand. So when you have only one aspect of willing, let's say willingness, if there is willingness and ability is not there, then it's not demand we are talking about. What do you think we are talking about? Give me the answer in the comment section. And I imagine the answer you have put somewhere in the comment section is desire. When we are talking about only willingness without ability, then we are talking about desire, not demand. For demand only exists when we have willingness and ability. So the amount of a good an individual is willing and able to buy at a given price in a given period of time. Let's look at some examples here. When we have how many cups of coffee are you willing and able to buy in a month, given that the price of a cup is $1? Are you willing and able to buy 1 or 2 or 10 or 30? You're choosing to buy on a daily a cup of coffee, which is normal. But are you able? Yes, you are willing, but are you able? If that is true, that you are also able, then that is what we are calling as demand. If the answer is 15, then 15 units, 15 cups in this case of coffee is your demand a month. The other, we have how many t-shirts are you willing and able to buy in a year, given that the price of a t-shirt is $10. Are you willing and able to buy 2? Are you willing and able to buy 10? Are you willing and able to buy 20? The answer you get is entirely dependent on the factors that are very well known to you. And these range from income, these range from tastes and preferences for t-shirts, these range from the season of the year, etc. We'll be looking at those factors ahead of time. Then the other is how many pairs of sneakers are you willing and able to buy in a year, given that each pair goes for $20. Are you willing to buy 2, 3, or even you are not? Okay, you are willing, but you are not able to buy any in a year. That is desire. You have the desire, but you are not able to purchase the pair of sneakers. So the point is that the number of units of the commodity you are willing, but also able to purchase, buy at a given price in a given period of time is the demand we are talking about. Does demand have a law? Yes, it has. And let's get looking at the law of demand. The law of demand. How does this law state? The law of demand states that other factors that affect demand held constant. the higher the price, the lower the quantity demanded. And the lower the price, the higher the quantity demanded. So here we are basically saying that there is an inverse relationship between price and quantity of the commodity in question. As the price increases, quantity demanded reduces. As the price reduces, quantity demanded increases. This is what we are saying as the law of demand. Then the other we have to talk about is the demand schedule. The demand schedule is basically a table we are deriving from demand. And the definition here we have is a demand schedule is a table that shows the quantity of a commodity demanded at particular prices. Let us look at this example here. We have the two columns, the price column and the quantity demanded column. Price ranging from 90 to 0, and then quantity demanded ranging from 0 to 100. That's what is basically our demand schedule, relating price and then quantity demanded at that particular price. For example, at 90, 0 is demanded. And then the demand curve. Demand curve. We are also deriving this demand curve from our law of demand, where we have said that at a higher price less is demanded, and then at a lower price a lot of the commodity is demanded. So then the demand curve comes out to summarize this, and so we define our demand curve as this is a graph that shows the amount of a good demanded at particular prices. The illustration that summarizes our law of demand is what we are calling the demand curve. Let's look at an example here. We have a demand curve, and it is indeed showing to us that at 90, the price being 90, 0 was demanded, 80, 100 was demanded, all the way to the price being 0, 1,000 was demanded. I hope that this video has been helpful to you, and just in case it has been, kindly click the like button, the subscribe button if you are new here, such that you do not miss out on the next videos to come.